I was ever more Jona Yamakwaba Edo Aba Adom TV Pampaso Jumedi so every song say yet na radio any in TV home one with here or online not more sharing yede ensema hodo ede ebremo o man Ghana ensema edi akotene yedi eho enkomodon hwe ba kwa eda yanimi ene nti bomoden ane frewnia na yenhwe yemfa adwen wadwen kire yebeje abra ye kan o messages na afi yasama kwan ama watumi afre ede abamu empanimfo agegwa meda wo mu edi achew na ene ebehwe ensema hodo bi voters register ho emanso no enya entwaye yebedi ho enkomo na ansa na no branfo mantam a mefiri mu minim de ekoso ewo ho se ya sheda se susu companies enyina enkoboa wo mu ano ewo ho na wo mu manfo ho emfa so se senyo Bank of Ghana for enitua wo mo enkoye wo mu adwuma a ese wo mu supervisor no wo ho a obeti we yatum wo ho a we yatum wo ho a we yatum no manfo sika akakokam se sei nti ye kra che se ebi mu ahya ase a se mpanifo amamu anhwa na akwakoye awidie kra na yebedi ye voters register no honkomo na ansa na no mede no bema badwafo na wo mo achoma adwen mra hwe badwafo titiri e wo ho tew se ba ne sa aden e na nipa wo ho ebetumi aye ede afa ho mede ni Kofi Adoma wani mi producer na Welbeck Kofi Ampedusa anso ena Sarah Opare Blessing Ebwano team ni nyina aye krado yebetwa ye ho agye nkrato aba ye ba meda abadwafo adi achew na afi ya hye ye nkomo nase I was saying, I'm going to go for Krato, Yaba, a brass, say, Edi, Yan Comono, na Ansana, no matter for Eddie Acho, Indinikai, a Atebu, Amante, Mashibeni, Honorable Sanja Nanja, Ujemuni, Edema, National Democratic Congress, Amanyukuno, Honorable Yamayuni. Yeah, Eja, and Pumbo Code. Oh, I don't know. Consistency say, Mobile Parliament, say, I'm with me, a concacra. Oh, a hobo code. Bonibieni. Okay. Sanso ena Major retired Derek Odro enkransa etifi FM mrahwedwani Dero yemajo ya Major Siminia mpombo kode na mi Adom hoye okay monsieur Dero watasugusu ego okay me shase ye beba ye topic na nkasa so but ufree brownie half man tem na Sanja Nanja so bi eminim se watena ho a me nuano mo asu da bia se course e ba ni DKM God is love say crowd say little say drop say den say guani Bank of Ghana for say wo adwuma no wo nye o say sen o manfo sika akokam wo mo ebe square so mo kotua fees wo mo akoye bebre e wo bran afo mantem asise wo manfo no so na mo so abedum ani mrahwe dwafo minya me dase mechia atiefo no wo mo ehwe nyina enkanka enkransaman ene bron ene ahafoman nyina efisa asem a obusa nyina no region ahete pa ene brahafo enkanka enkransa ebinim se sa companies nyina no wo headquarters ene enkransa hono wo de omo eniyama nyina besiye mo card besiye agese wo mo ebontoa spread ekọ brahafo mantem ba bia na asefim yanso se amanfo bebre fi senka omu edwadi a omu die aseye omu nyuma aguo omu ni ba bia akọ na ho kire school fees kura ni tua na ye de ama wo mo no nanka adwumadie bi abase ya na wo se omu de omu ho kokohye mu eminiba bebre nim se eye companies a omu ye adwuma a omu ye owo Ghana de ye wo mra wo Ghana se ansa na obi bekọ sa adwumadie mu no na waje honkrata a ke se Bank of Ghana say register general ba bia utimi ekokoje ho ayi a obetimi di adwuma no nti so obi ye ayi adwuma no na adwuma no so akoso ache emfiem fie bremu na ayi akoso a je se o ma di adwuma no a nti eni normal human being bia nim say o mo nye papa anka aban emma wo mo kwan aban in the sense say aban nyuma say Bank of Ghana eni bambofo ni adi nyina no omo ewo ho nti se za nema we nyina ekoso a na wo se nipa edi nti kokohye mu se ho mfaso no se na emodru yie pa se ye aba be hu se adwuma no nyina wo matotum se Bank of Ghana atotum asefem nipa bebre sika akwakodim
say ye hunu ba bia asem na akwakoduro ye Bank of Ghana so die se obiara wo ye sikasem e wo Ghana bia no una o ye den hihye no ma no ansa na watimi akokoye adwuma minyu abeka se mre bi Piram ene R5 no omba Ghana ha no di dwuma Kumase ne Nkran ha ni kurukese wo Ghana ha nyina no ombe bu amanfo fa so ma Bank of Ghana tena ho ye hwe ha ma ombu won fa so echi no Bank of Ghana stop wo se omo nya adwuma no ebiem nkrofo sika hye enti efise bi a nkayade a Bank of Ghana betime tu ho na mo yie se de be ya ebi NCBM na se adwuma kuo yi bebre God is love amwo Nkransa ebi nso ne Justa investment company omo so e Nkransa omo atete bi ankran ni bi e baabi little drops omo so kan ho say little drops and DKM
almighty
DKM
so on the do what
Timapa okay omo so wo ho and care for humanity omo doso wo mu nyina timi abehye Abraham fomemu abu amanfo agi wo musika bebre na se adwuma pa no wo mo ye dia na se Bank of Ghana ba be stop wo mo se wo mo anya hihye iye na wo mo edi dwuma se ibodi wo mo nsa ato wo musika so dia amanfo nyina ebusa ne se wo mo wo sika wo ho a ye betimi de atua nkrofo no ka adent na Bank of Ghana otiska no so se wo mu niska wo ho nso na se court na ade wo makwa adenti na mo ma bonten meka ma amanfo nyina ente amwehu de ekoso se mate se nipa mienu wo mo awu so m collapse no mu yi so drone no no ya mu yi no mi nya information na free sunyane se nipa mienu afa ho awu panimfo akukudam aban dwuma yefo ene wo mo aye ankorankora adwuma ene even ehemfo num nyina bebre esika wo ho sese akwakọ ya sefem na yen ya yeda ni amanfo ano ye representative of the people no ya nhwe count na ho ene ekohia nipa kakra ehia kankan bravo MPs ehia ho no yetu adamo kakra na ya adamo ntuo no ye de bekwanimu ni ahwe ehu se ye nkrofo na wo ho akoka mu na yesi obi nsuma akwada wo sumina so na so kofa yare ba ese wo hwe aban nipa ene Ghana fo ebi ne brahafo ebi ne Nkransa a ebi ne sunyafo ebi ne atebufo wo musika akwakodi mo no ebi nim kura aka se panimfo bebre kura ta ekire enti na isika na akokọ loko baabi no ye nyina intimi hu am se to musuko a
good news ne se mo ahya ase a mo tu ho na mo
no akusi ase se de be ya behwe ye timi hu
ona bo sanya na nja quick one on that na fe ye mra main issue so
sa issue where obi say serious o sana odi kankan no surprisingly sa companies nyina no omo share ase wo Nkranza na omo spread akọ edin bi okra otia you will not believe it but in the case of Atebu no minim say DKM any God is love any say omo aduru Atebu a omo duru Atebu a na omo di hu atintiman na nia adwen ne say the question is none of them is paying less than 50% to when you cry them into say a microfinance so say a review you can't understand and do sika koto ho the 2 months time na ya more 50 55% 60% and it's okay 10,000 not the 10,000 koto ho the least interest you can get within 2 months no 5,000 into the 100 million to take scanner odi koto 150 and to him minnu mo a teacher for do akwaji salary advance ko kwaji salary advance na is about 34% interest 34% interest no kra no spread over 1 year annually but when within 2 months no unya 55 or 60% within 2 months and the do na akwaji sika no nti okwaji no de ko to bank ho now within the shortest possible time onya otumi sign ko tua bank ni sika yeden emano na ono afa ama sa sika nyina yeden akoloko me na no obi frame me say oboabo sika no oko sandwich sandwich program wo value view e teacher ni na ni sika akra wanya no ɔde akɔto hɔ sɛ ebeduru sɛ ɔmɛma kwan na ɔkɔ program no Valley View ɔtɛkyima no na sika no awo na kyɛ sɛ wanya bi akɔtua ne fees afei sika yi na aka mu enti mimi deɛ minim sɛ nea ɛbɛsrɛ ne sɛ Bank of Ghana even interest no kora question bi bisa mo sɛ yankasa nso idea sika kɔhyɛ mu no yanwe hu mienu sɛ deɛ adwuma nko investment pa na ɔmo do sika ne ɛyɛ na within 2 months etimi mo saa interest no enti the rest say Bank of Ghana intervention no ahwehwɛ mu bia ɔmo yɛ no media me suggestion ne sɛ wo mu sɛ asɛm no wɔ court o kan wa anka ni ya hwɛ na committee contempt mate sɛ God is love say ɔmo ne Bank of Ghana twene power bank court enti amanfo no sika na akodi mu no sika na aba na ankasa no principal na ankasa no enka ɔmo return emma ɔmo na ɔmo ho nyɛ den ɛhin ha ɔmo
information bi akra ma
na sɛ akyire no ɔmo hwie na sɛ ɔmo betua interest bi ama ɔmo a ɔmo atua na sika na aba no deɛ yɛ bɛ srɛ sɛ Bank of Ghana ɔmo ntua na ɔmo min sɛ Adom TV deɛ ɛkɔ ba bia min sɛ yɛ kɛse sɛ Bank of Ghana governor otia ɔntie no asopam na sɛ ɔntie mpo na obi a ɔbɛn no bi a otie bia no ɔmo nso gye sɛ nkrɔfo tete ebinim onum aduro ebinim bosia ɔmo akɔgye ebi wɔ akɔgye bosia sɛ o within 3 months wa betua o nso 2 months no ɔkɔ akɔgye interest aka ho na ɔbɛte wo deɛ na ama enti sɛ ɔmo ama ebinim kɔ microfinance kɔgye yɛ enti sɛ ɔmo tata ɔmo a in fact yɛhwɛ yi a nipa dodoɔ pa na bɛfa ho ahwere ɔmo nkwa
medase pia na bo sanja nanja ne ye major retired rekodru producer Weba Kofi Ampadu dey fache me topic we na encounter topic but this one doing for my region fache me pa yemra na afi yemra yen topic ankasa emu na yen ni kan konkotie voters register no ɛho NSMP no enaba NDC amanyoko general mosquito air press conference MPP amanyoko honorable ya osafo mafo edibia betum kyese ene ahodo pi ena aba afa ho yentie ene ne bi na afi enseti pace no faman ewo yenkomo a yedi na nwumre ho.
They have lost talency, so they are finding soft landing grounds, so they want to prepare the minds of Ghanaians that something wrong is happening in intelligence, so that in the end, when they lose, they have somebody to blame.
And tonton de baby am from another ne kwano nya ho na I say tape no ensheda nsisi so yi papa but the okanya ne say nam say MPP amanyoko ko lusu aba no e wo talents nti obahu say baby e kwano de lusu na ombe lusu nti o ma hyase pe baby de ani akire na ekoba ne say wo mudi nkugu o ma ka say wo say kan e ka say monyewe no ena nam so ma abasa yen konkotie ene a etoso emienu yen wese eno emu beda ho yi a
I describe this as amazing and evidence beyond doubt. I hope the new electoral commission, Madam Charlotte Osei, would look at this data and without any further ado declare that there's going to be a new voters register. Ghana will look ridiculous to the rest of the world after this revelation. This has been beamed on a lot of networks and our embassies are watching. So after this, let's see what the government comes out with.
But what could be the implication should the EC fail to act on this moving forward into this very crucial election in 2016?
Your guess is as good as mine. Stability is what we are all looking for. So if the Electoral Commission wants us to start the whole process on a firm footing, on a peaceful environment, then this overwhelming evidence for over-bloated, fraudulent register, people should answer for it. The only excuse could be that we can't afford it. I have been Minister of Finance before, and sometimes you did not make provision for an item, and it's a major item, so you can't afford it. If that is the situation, the earlier the Electoral Commission takes steps, the better. Donors, after hearing this, after listening to this, I can assure you, will be too happy to jump in. There are certain things you don't take for granted. Nobody will allow a president to be elected based on this register. That one, bear it in mind. People will not allow it.
Would the MPP allow it?
Why should we? I mean, you ask yourself, if it is proved that the electoral voters register is flawed, why should a Ghanaian allow the president to be elected based on flawed register? Why should Togolese come and elect a president for Ghana? We should not think right.
So when you say the MPP will not allow it, what do you mean?
This will undermine stability. This will undermine stability, and everybody should look at it from that angle. I describe this as amazing and evidence beyond doubt. I hope the new electoral commission, Madam Charlotte Osei, would look at this data and without any further ado declare that there's going to be a new voters register. Ghana will look ridiculous to the rest of the world after this revelation. This has been beamed on a lot of networks and our embassies are watching. So after this, let's see what the government comes out with.
But what could be the implication should the EC fail to act on this?
Honorable Yao Osafo Mafo and Yetien and Honorable Yao Osafo Mafo asemo Kenya and say excuse but some ba kwa betumi agina so say yentimi enye voters register for and say beka say sika eniho why finance minister pen nemum de enim ne say we hu hia na asemo a okan ya ese hwe ne ye and say we say NPP empene emasa voters register wo hoyi yemfa enyo mampani bia ewo oman Ghana mu that is a serious statement. Nemum osan ewagide se donors no amaman ahodo no ebetumi aboa se koba ne se yehia sika e de ayade ete se ya enti electoral commission ensha se entu ho anamo ebeti the last voice na fi yaba studio.
It is instructive
videos no ase asawum general de na asawum na na do de no so ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumi ade anka e ba to aso ne no so asawum ni nyina to fa bom nyina ne se NPP say yemfa voters register for from na NDC General Mosquito kra de nra no che se sika no yemfa ne se de betre ne food soldiers kra yemfa entry ne wo mo sense ye de ebedi djuma etisa ona bosan ya na jame sha se emfam fru so de bebre no ebisa ne se strangely as NDC asori agina wo mo e defend the intense voters register for eba dia na ma ba ne sa
yo ne di kan ma menchia ni omo hwe na anwumre na omo tie yen so eka ho enkanka atewu amantin peswafo nyinara na biefo ansoso na asama a obi sei se amanfo ana NDC se say dia ase aye PRO ama EC ana NDC ye ka ho ase say ka ho ase say ka ho ase Ninti I say can wasem ni say. Even though I didn't like the way Osafo Mafo or ye penny or omayim, but the way he ni kasa you know, I'm very happy say it's a it's a serious statement. But one other area or can we who say yes kasem na oboso. You see, omay say kasa I didn't end this for one. Ye abem. One ye political party. 3 say agree say Ghana sika ebe say no e wo brebi no ene Ghana minu mienu e kan de bia say ahokyere aba oman no obi be ka che say political democracy anasa dodo amambu no ne boarding but ne boarding no so enkyere say adijanjan biara na e de sika ekosem just because ne boarding
voters register the ginger
near MPP for Ekano to me the ginger answer say ye dear sika ko wura adia because there are some avoidable costs we are able to avoid it. If there are avoidable costs are able to avoid there, I don't see why we should go compiling a new register. What is the reason for the compiling of a new register? What is the reason? One, say your population no, as 2010, 25 million Ghanaians, and nun say 14%, 14,000 voters, which is more than 50%, no, and nun no, and more to the point, say you share those age 18 and above, no, and rule 50-something% now, register name MySC. Good. Let me say, who say, one no more, encourage registration of manners. And young political parties, and especially forget about it. All the minor parties no crowd, the smaller parties no crowd. Omo di mat intimayo, NDC MPP, di mat intimay. And say eno na reason ye gina so asa scrabble register ni nyina. So obi register 2012. Na so over 14 years sir. Or 14 years sir. And now how many years? Or how many years? And 2016 no, he's 18 years. And what I've seen is some man as then the register will check itself by the year 2016. All those who registered at that time a year me no young parties no NDC MPP ne push or move no. And 2016 no more the 18 years. And now what guarantee have we got? Say but say can be register for yes, apple two political parties. Yes, because some who say me what their constituency say as a candidate. No, so as a candidate and as NDC MPP. So there are 14-year-old girl, boy, but some register. I'll go and bring another 14-year-old boy to also come and register. So now OSHA electoral system no. In fact, minim on mine be also dear. But Ghana dear minim. Now observation my NSA and I got I've been actively involved in the election process since 92. You say, yet dear no yet. It involves the political parties from the scratch to the end. And then Damikasa, every registration, we have the opportunity to stand there and make sure that things are done right. Both parties are given the opportunity to, all parties are given the opportunity to give their representatives. Say, no money. A free all the processes involve party, the political parties. And to process involved with and then we have come out with a register. That's a name say register no, ya register manners. Ya the foreigners are very room. Foreigners 76,000 plus. And until young
just 10% register no more.
Good.
All the time
say MPP ISR research work now. One, they should give it to the electoral commission. Say problem say na yahu. And when I'm fast who say when we are French for when we are Togo for when we are Burkina Faso no. Omo and mrane nyina transit just like the electoral commissioner is calling on IPAC meeting echenano. But you don't just go there with the threatening as Honorable Safumafu has started threatening.
Threats no major if he.
Yeah, me that's bebre.
Na serious.
Serious. Said the MPP no
this is the register the betraba.
Say you prove say no credit the ekani even 10% of the investigation only 10% are a free even Togo side kura no no kura. Na say you e be 100% na larger percentage no. Na you na say you say voter register no nkrofo a ense se wo mu di wo mu na wo mu a na say the saaba no sa voter register no koto aba enye threat say age say bia o kan say obi a oye boni ade na ehu say ade ne nye boni aduane a wodi ama me no poison wom me hu say poison wom ese eto aduane no gu ana say medie. That's what we are talking about. Ye ni nyina ne say ya mfa petition no ankoma NDC for enya NDC ne de kwa electoral commission. Say entrance ni ehwem de ye hunu wa yi mu ni ya ye ehwemu a ye hu se Togofo a wo mo ewo Togo a wo di what Togolese ayi voters register no mu no sankrofo ni bebre over 76,000 edi ewo Ghana register no ye the photo ni nyina ba obi wa say justify it ni kaya easy justification no see the court Kofi Adom na ti wei wanimu ni all the marks ni ade a wo wanimu ni nyina ho Togo register ni Ghana register ni ya wusa nyina pe mechanism na ye de ye no amfeli obi a ayi nyina ba Kofi unim sa wonsa no kura no obi a na obi a de enye peda enti say pese okokoso bibi mu ko wia ayi sa tablet ye ho na kofa na ye kona se wo ye scan ye hu se sa kokrometie ayi tamprint bi wo ho a ye de ko afidie be yi aba afidie eni niema na identifiable features no na ayie ama hu se wei anyway eye pepepe na the photo no so to ho a de aba ayi mu anka ta mu ayehwe no obi kura anka nkire wo kura wo awunim de enyina ayehwe no se ese enyina kokotena se so a ese bo MPP fo aba so omutimi ko hunu saa de wei pa ehye kokoam na omutimi kokko yaba ese bo o ma aba so na ye kokotena se ni yehwe ni agitum ye hunyina hunu se ampase de menu yi kan se minus ewo nkwada ewo voter register num so wonim se nkwada wo na wonim se NDC ni MPP fo ene de won ko mu a ye de kan se yamfa nkwada nkonkwo share voter register ye dara se so aka yen se NDC fo de nkwada akwakọ wure mu thank you very much me de enye oh masa woni wadi boni na do ho abade a ye de wase obi atiew ye de enye sa enti so no ajatum se nkwada wo mu a na what can we say 14 years na 2012 no ye 14 years and then 2012 we 14 years by 2016 na we dey say na just wanya a required age of 18 no all about say we 12 years or body no 12 years the all kinds NDC for the one kokko shame no so we 12 years and now 11 years no body and we don kokko wura mu a by 2016 no adi say na waduru 18 no they say wogina ha wo dwena num say saabere no adi 18 enti ama ntrem no
enti na ma threat by because
yeah the trend say
say no kan na emu edu say
e credible democracy na ye kan nyina na say ye de credible voter register ebe ko ye adwuma enya say ya obi aheda asmogere grofo akoko wura mu ye biometric registration ye na sa biometric registration ye the computer dey see when you twa photo no and you transfer the akokoto voter register no into a clean digital and this was scanning photo bia utim hunu difference no was scanning photo the difference between scanning and biometric computer photography no photograph na ba no difference won bebre wenim nyina na ye atoto me hunu say clean trodo enti yamfa nkoto woni nyina ye ntena ne yam pensampense woni ye hwɛ NDC anyina ha meka se enye nokore wodi na wo hwɛ ya wo gina se nokore ehwehwɛmu be na ye ya wo se enye nokore so obi a watena se aye hwehwɛmu akwanimu am ye kwunu se na wo se no ho no wodim number of months any weeks ye de ye hwehwɛmu no wotra wu na yimu a wo se enye nokore the work can say Yamfankoma Electoral Commission. We have already done it. Yeah, the Electoral Commission.
And what is the guarantee? Says here for friend now. What
is the guarantee? So what Bokroni Achiwa? We say I Yano. And what is the guarantee? Say yes, I go far Yadia is where we are. What is the guarantee? Say Mammy, we be intimate concoto. Why should you ask yourself? Hey, Bonnie, you see, do so now as affect here. Africa trafficator. And na dum abeta say second time ye dum no light ye dum no enti dia me chen say sabone no ba ye hwe ne ye kombone no ye nka say be sa akoso Ghana ye nya criminals Ghana ye nya criminals yes aka country Ghana no nka ni ho nka say criminals na country Ghana no nka ye friend criminals country enti say ye bone ya ye nyi bone ni firi ho na ye nya de etene na yetra wa na ye ahwe a boni no be golf ye be dura ye be hia tade ama obi am se na safafo no woka ona wo safafo wo se ba bia hwe eda ba bia internet ba bia edi ahwe ni ya obi a be hunu se register enye apro yes ye nyina ye suo no eno ne ye dia ye adwuma yakoyi president a onye president a wo be di o man so eye boni wo sa register no
Ona bosanya nanga sika na enni ho nti na ama NDC sika ni ho
se sika no wo hokra na sika wo hokra na masa obi a wo sika tam or the sika ya ade a ehu hia se oye
we hu hia
for me say MPP for say mechanism a mutumi di hu say Nigeria fo nie Togo fo nie a o ma register no o mo fa sa mechanism no obi an ka say register no ye clean a enye but say ye discard this register no na say aboka foforo ka twitwe die say ye san ko register foforo no as ask register foforo na ye ka say ye kwa kwanye no what is the guarantee say na obi say no say ya nka science en kwa sha manfo kutupa
ye de ye enye
mo ye de bia look even okoba bia MPP for et me fa nipa free Ashanti region go and register somewhere we say hono and your stronghold.
Now
we have evidence of all these things. We have evidence of all these things. So what is the guarantee say MPP for among yes I need what is the guarantee say among force nkwada ensen remu eba ne say na nkwada enya akwan register ye eba ne say na foreigners enya akwan wura register mu enti samanya mechanism bia mo mpe mechanism a ye betumi apege the friend say register no but not to discard the whole register and go back say a sign up for spending so much look
Sanse mwede na munya ma electoral commission nka na mum
adenti na omonso so omoko present omo petition ma electoral commission no electoral commission say e china nko a me frɛ iPad a parties ni nyina mbehia na ya ndwe sa asem no so in the fact omo present the petition no omo present omo petition say a problem ni not to say yeah dear it's like they have taken an entrenched position register na yampe look echina Mami Charlotte Osei this is a very big test case for her because this is the first time she has started and this is a very big challenge MPP is putting to her and Ghanaians are looking up to her the decision that will come and in the first place me Pampaso say wafre IPAC meeting involving all parties to take a decision on this if they come they go next time what me convincing Ghanaians beyond reasonable doubt say they should change the register. We'll go for it, but it may be a useless venture. Because the same problems I encountered and Neno. So 2016 MPP lose 2016 PMA. Say some register no krana. They will come back and tell Ghanaians say the register is flawed.
Yabua cross Emmanuel was say Kofi Bisa major the record room mama say elections no rene you know register kroya na to ye hwe to aba ma no ana na je say opache say to go for na to aba e de ma no nti MP na wedi no kra no me ne no enye adwen
to go ni bia ama me constituency
anyway Alfred
to go for constituency bi ko to aba
what constituency is that
that is what we must find out what is the guarantee yenye sika yemfanye say you know sika ye spend dia ye di no corruption sika ye die e di ma nipa ba akoko die eno dia ye nkan ho asem useless a year expenditure na work no se ye tiri kukuru sika pupu dio kokoma nipa ba akopɛ di na ye ntimi nyi sika no court krase ye nyi sika no a na ye ntimi nyi a na ade a edi wienne bebre Ghana ade a ye hwe na se election no ankoyie because of say voters register emunya fine ebinuma be wurawura mu a edin tokwa bebra Ghana no wo say any useless expenditure na mom krono aye bo abazika ye wia edi ama nipa baako create loot and share anu de eye ana wo kan sa ho na ka je se nyesika how much will it cost say ya voter register for won say un transcend say ye what is the guarantee all this ayi nyina ye no amanone for mebo ayen wo mu adi democracy aba ye nyina yesu edi akire no say we wo mu nyina etie bi ye ka say ye nyesika nkonkoto biometric registration biometric machine emfa ma ye edwuma no wo ya mebo ayen so wo mu interest pa ni say Ghana democracy na ya hye ase a ye ma Africa nyina hwe ye no other nations will come and help because a young democracy I am person obi bi ko lose aba na odi eno no ebe ye nyina so obi ebe ko win aba na won use bloated and answer voter register enye edi be claim a victory na akokofa ntokwa.
Okay.
Na manfo bebre wa omo twe wadwene nsi so no.
Afrede do was the NDC man should stop because sikana dey bi wo pa. EC boss no so enhwe na one pesika no emfa mrantem. Was say Bakofi please ask this question for me. If the register is not changed and Anado is elected as president, will MPP still go to court? Say Kobane say register ya no yesi enye na bi eto ye no enye na no etumi ama Anado abaye president a anye bia sembe court na. Was Kofi please is it by force for the MPP to come and rule us? Why are they doing all this to bring down the good name of Ghana this far? Was say we enye kra was say enye. Was say Kofi, do you know that they are in support of the doctor strike? Are they Christians at all? Please ask the MPP man for me what is his problem at all. I'm disappointed in MPP. Aka Kwame na Kene. Me jidi se wodi ni me nyani ye. Ne Kene. Okay. And now all the way ebaye. Major.
Yeah.
Entry say in register no say yansana mompene.
Oh, minia say establish a electoral commission egitum. Said the year can enyina so aye wo no eye trodo na ye trodo nya Ghana fo nyina nti ne de ato Ghana fo nyina anim se o mo hwe se nkontompo bi wo mu a o mo ka ho asem se ye no kre say even 10% ne aye na 76,000 abewura mu afri Togo abewura mu eno de wa na be kan se mfa bone kwankoto aba yampene amba so I was here, Sano. Yeah,
no electoral commission.
Yes, say no. Yam penisa yam for voter register no and go to aba nemo yansa. This is the appeal. This is the request yeah. So what you say? Ha. Na ye nim say ibu hunu say nye. Sanja ninja hunu say nye kwame kwaku aba ehunu say enya. Na was yes Sano. Yanka say the boni no an kwakoto aba no. Adai.
Sanja answer na my phone lines no so no. Wo say once sano na say there is a proof say niema ne di ewom ni ade no enya wo mo mpene.
You see Kofi America say a clean register na MPP omo atuma nya mechanism ahum say we Nigerian we say we akwada sa ekina mo kwakosia yenyi omo kwakohwe kwan ya be clean register but they shouldn't threaten Ghanaians say Okafumafo was talking about stability. We are all enjoying the stability now. And nobody in Ghana, because of desperation for power, should never dream of destabilizing this nation. Nobody. And China, and what I said, decision be a IPAC no be taking. Any decision ever by me. But I don't think replacing of the whole register should be the decision they will take tomorrow.
Sabre betwa ehwa kwaje aboafo enkrato aba. Yeba na yebwa ye ho na eba befa mokos no ebi. Wogidi sesen na esese eko. Nemum yebema yenuanom Ghanaian Times for yako. Niama ensentwefo nyina nso yako se ene wo mu a edi omampani achiko ho dwumadie no wo mu wie ya wo mu eba wo mu ye dru tema lorry tie epaye ma driver yes obo break car no to mo kohye urem Ghanaian Times reporter ba ko we free mu ya ma same ne abusua yako na ya bompa se rade emfa ne kra ensie ye wo mu nso egu 37 wo mu ede oxygen asi wo mu so ene wo mu ewoko mani ade nyina nyame enka wo mu ho na wo mu entumi emeka ye ho etwa ye ho ne agye nkrato yi aba ye ba ebeto aso. Etwa ho kwaje aboafo nkrato ya san aba ye beto aso Lord Didi a odeba ye wasi Kofi They always call others desperate. Omunya research biya, and so your research ba na womo abo atwegu. Enti ede empa na ekoso. Asare bedi a concept. Wase Kofi, why is it say NDC omadane omo PROs ede ama EC? Their behavior is too outrageous and they are being too mischievous. Democracy is expensive. Nebo den enti yehwe na yenye de ebeboa we free ABS or sunyan na ode eba ye. When so I say please tell Honorable Sanja Nanja that the register is bloated and we need a new register. Let him know that getting a new register is very important and they are not the PRO for EC. If the NDC have a problem or a hidden agenda, they should keep mute and let the EC decide. We are tired about their bad governance and suffering they are putting Ghanaians through. They should give us a break. NPP all the way. Noah Ewa Sampa and all the way a buyer. Now, remember a bit of information. You go so monitor the Ecoso Ewa 37 Ayari Sabiaho. You know, I'm saying, Womunya Lawyer Conshia, Inuya Bako, Efrimo, Samuel Nyama Efrimo. Na so far reports are Yenya HS Napoleon Atukito. And you may all come to Janima Bompaye, Efa, a man officer, and a condition no critical OGTV. Sanso ena eye Patrick Beda onoso ewo Enquirer ena William Gentu awo Peace FM ene other reporters omo condition critical anti yemompa ye emfa emma say rade ebeka womo ebi ewe emergency ebi ade ensu we si womo so akwa yare hosem na nuama wo free mu eye Samuel nuama wo jaire enne ba ko na wo nyina ewo America abruchiman mu kese na nkankrata kra oba beje adwuma yakwakoto so ewo ho ena hosem sei atumi asi sabe be phone lines no e de amamo na mo atumi abamu obetumi de wadwenkyere no aba enti obetumi afre 0302211705 and asa 706 0302211705 and asa 706 baya ewo elembele baya yemwajo
Kofi Michia ni wabajefo.
Yenyina yejo so baya yinti.
Kofi mamini kencha mi incoming MP for Jomolo Honorable Kofi Amamra ma oba be salvage the people of Jomolo. Binia MPP member of parliament not now. If it's a 2012 you use the same biometric register any day 12. Through that or not benefit here be a member of parliament as is or Kasai. There still stands there. Ghana, do you have that money? See, another biometric registration in 3 years. The question still asked. Any evidence there were Ghanaians living in Togo are more related. So if the statistics are more prove, even look at them, you register your age anyway, it doesn't show on it. They should still say a recipe for kiosk and MPP for person with the brain mama. If you don't look at this time, yet try to say because of political vindictiveness, political backbiter, Ghana will suffer a trend to be.
Okay, may I say, Honorable Prince, what you can I am wajon elubu boko there?
Oh, Kofi Adom when Kofi Alibu boko na amse ene wakare hosem kaka ama meraho se mon central for omudio mampenyechi na omodene ko emplabo 7 periods omuko de omampenya ye na omabenya sankonsha se yebese busu ebese unyankopon pae bo ade ma omunyano ma omoda hospital nyina ditu de wa hwe ne busua no so no wawu no nse elema busua fo so nyina ya aka Kofi emze ene memma me bra panyi ero adeli kodu me busa ne semienu pe 7 periods obeka 2012 no se omo ankasa na ekokate yewa atukuba se omadi nkunum awo abato ye tuyi na efe ba ne sei na afa de senka na se yewa atukuba de tumini nyina ma yewa akufado a senka sa letter process omo kan wasem se Togo for be register Burkina for be register Cote d'Ivoire for be register no na tatu atwa but yan down farm monti o matna se un se sabe Yakobo Krona se Togo for be register sa no ma we ekoso nya me se me nya MPP for say omunya isa propaganda na omu issue
okay meda asema memfa Daniel emfa entwaso Daniel yemwajo
ya Kofi ya Joshua
okay Daniel kasa now free na yenti wajo
me passion me free tishima we de mbeza me kan God's love ni dike mu hansem kakra
okay bentio
ye be se ye Bank of Ghana say aban no say ye ubia obit ma bo man say kan sika na bro have for ye brepa ye be sere say yan san ka say sika dia na ye bro have for nyina na ya se na be sia eni ye nyina ya se be sia eni wini bank for so yes
menye
na isika yan san ka enye sa dia no kwasem ya sitre mai ayedin pa
okay mpanyin tie me kai so mpanyin cry ya appeal some time ago say DKM 42 entu anamo enfam form de no efiri ho no yen hye dan tehwe e be di achi na fe ya hwe fi se sika no de ese monsaka ya Bernard yemo ayo
ya binya ko fi majo
ben no free na kasa yin
fi majo asamba ne kam peso bisa honorable Derek man ne say nti say no yes sir voters register na pamben so pa bit ma show Ghana for say togo fui ene nkwara nkwara ya babu mu a be problem next time dey on ma because ya kawo
okay
omi angene hu ye ka
okay
mani scanning kan yewom ya na ko with this iwa ye ni any system bia be take
okay ben me da say me fa next caller na fe Adam say wayo
yeah
Adam so free na kasa yenti
macho me free afran place don kukru
okay Adam kasa
DC ya sema ko sui ne srema mo hwie mo mai na ebra o mai no mututu NDC fo afa o mai na soa tifene ye hu ne ekoso o mai kofi ye srema mo hwie so mai na isi ondi asem papa
okay me da me fa me last caller every techimai me nua udini bio na kasa jo wote nka kasa yenti o
yo me da say me ka vi kakra fa God is love ne DKM ne di aka no okay ye be srem mo hwe na mo mboaye because me am ka say me are affected as a student na edi esika akoto say nka ye bi school you see am ka say ya my up to the end of this month say yemra metua na registration esika ni na akoka o tech campus I was singani me ka say kra students be breti sika ye de be kokko registration kra ya asam maji esika bura mun fa we no kra ma ye bi sisi nran kwa ba ku bi e friend later drop so mo so di no mo ho ajim ye ya ye mobo ntimo hwa na mon ka president be kan bibi wa aka so be follow up because the Bank of Ghana they be omo bo mu din se mo na mo ye Bank of Ghana so mo mba abontin be clear it looks as if say other later drops near that omo de omo ho ajim e bia na Bank of Ghana kra anko so I say DKM omo akoye sa nti na omo de yes so DKM cars na eni nam krum ga kase kase e de omo sisi sa cars na omo fa esika maye
okay me da CP me ntimi fa frefo no ebio Kofi action about the rule if he is saying we have money to do new register NPP had an amount to aban for say or implement national ID card na M1 mum chen say register for na SSA ye we free Balasi Zola Emmanuel or Nkranza na or the way the ba ye we so say NDC is therefore not having anything for Ghana's democracy and ya dia more boy ye cry Alfred Edu ede enno ona was anya okay major obi bisa questions afrafo na efre ye ne bi event no shase free ho na fe
what is saying emu dia hin sika on na ka je register pro na le to aba minua se uhunu bonia eno ne yede to aba yi president ya na fe ye hunu se enya enti yenka enya bia mejo de ko duro nko na ye to aba ma me o sanya nja onzo ye to aba ma no president ye to aba ma no ye de ewie ye sa de court enti se mo no munyina mo gitum se voter register no boni wom enkwada wom empanifo no a ye do on free other countries no a wo mo ensa se wo be register wo ha no that is our claim. Yes, see, womu Togo, womu di what Togolese register. Womu the same people no answer dia ba Ghana register. And here they who say Togolese. na be register ewo ha ye claim no enti se ye nyina egitum se enya enya nsese ebusa se ade ne ye de to aba no ma wo na ye sei enti se nye enura na se nne ne ye hu na ye nye obi mokro no enfie bebre enso ye timi chi no one day ni achi no ye chi na gan so ade na wo hwe ma ne bokro no a na ne na ba be chi no
enti final comment ade wi ne say
me final comment ni say ye ma enokre enedi ye ma pepepe ye enkoso amanfo bebre a entokwa esi wo nyina no eye politics na se ne nam so a ediba mentimi ho ase ye de nyankopon ase se MPP ye mpentokwa na mini ye wo kan wo ma woni se obi ye na se obe destabilize ye yini ade destabilization and yet associated with MPP at all. MPP nye kuda.
But that's what Kofi.
Okay. Listen to me. MPP ye ntu abani muda. Enti no ye die ne se ayi sa voter register no enye no. Ye nyina mwa na boni na wo mu no ye nyimfiri ho. Se nya kura na se ade se ye replace no se de ye busa no a ye de ye hunu dia ye replace no.
Na pepe ye nko. Kodumeba ye honorable Sanya Nanja so nemum Bribia matade de opam ede ema me design ye fene Gawan Fashions obetumi afre Yakubu Gawan wo 027 624 9338 027 624 9338 program bia sit kwa na opo be bia de ama gentle pa na watumi ede afa ho wono ena bribia oboa me e wasa kwa so honorable Sanya Nanja final comment.
You see, one other area MPP for almost Sunday Ebamu a National Health Insurance registration. Me lawyer. But time I had the National Health Insurance register. So oh share CI 79 no. Nyomudi registration no. National Health Insurance account. The granted say a court a rule say enka ho. Musi yan sign and no so say be ka o reason no a o mu fi say register no yan tontwene. Na emrano yes be the
retrospective
retroactive
yeah
e na okọ twere mu kura na o se nia wa be aba Kristo mu no adana abode foforo
me dada na twem
nia dada na twem eni o me na wo na ye mra na wo mebuwa na ye mra wo no
ana wasanya na ya ebra na
so Supreme Court kura overrule mra bi ayahye na constitutional
Supreme Court an kase that register no ye null and void because they use yes
medase ebeda na Sanja Nanja ene major retired rekodru ase se obeka ye ho ene Pampaso dwumadi eso ahana yedemu MNC mini ni Kofi Adoma wenwani mi producer ne Welbeck Kofi Ampadu ena afi Sarah Opare enso eboa na mo hwe ye wo fie edemu nyina asema mo nyina mbo ene tie ene hwe